There is no shortage of Broadway musical to movie adaptations. I mean, hell, sometimes it goes the other way around and you get movies adapted into Broadway musicals. Grease, Hairspray, Rent, Les Mis, Hello Dolly, Fiddler, Cats, and my personal favorite, In the Heights, all Broadway hit musicals that got adapted into feature films. For better or worse. But what about the few Broadway musicals that haven't gotten the movie treatment? Call me Misery, because I love Company.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Company is a 1970 musical with music and lyrics by the late, great Stephen Sondheim and book by George Furth. It set a record by being nominated for 14 Tony Awards, winning 6 of them. Company was noted as being one of the earliest concept musicals, as it lacked a traditional linear plot and followed the characters through a series of vignettes. The show follows a 35-year-old bachelor named Bobby as his married friends offer conflicting advice and views on relationships. Company explores modern marriage, commitment, and loneliness through a series of vignettes and catchy songs like Getting Married Today.
Me, is everybody there? Because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate you going even more. I mean, you must have lots of better things to do, and not a word of it to Paul. Remember, Paul, you know the man I'm going to marry, but I'm not, because I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. But I thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all. Now it's back to the showers. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today.
God damn, Eminem couldn't even sing that song. But I'd like to see him try. I may be biased because when I first saw the show, it was a production that a bunch of my friends were in, but man, is the show fun. And for a show that was produced in the 1970s, it's still pretty relatable, which is probably why it still runs, even sometimes gender swapping the main character. Over the years, they've tried to adapt Company into a movie, but to no avail. I mean, I guess this show wasn't technically on Broadway, it was off Broadway, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Ride the Cyclone. Ride the Cyclone is a 2009 Canadian musical written by Jacob Richmond and Brooke Maxwell, and is apparently the middle part of a trio of musical works by Richmond called Uranium Teen Scream Trilogy. Cool. The first time I saw this show, I went in knowing pretty much nothing about it, and as soon as the show started, I felt an air of Star Kid. This show is so wacky and weird, I just didn't know what I was expecting. Ride the Cyclone is about members of a Catholic school choir who all fucking die on a faulty roller coaster called the Cyclone. Hence, the name of the show being Ride the Cyclone. Should have been called Don't Ride the Cyclone. In Purgatory, I guess, these kids all tell their stories, through musical song and dance, of course, in an attempt to win a reward from a magical and somewhat sadistic fortune teller machine. That reward being a second chance at living. This show is fun and funny and has great songs and silly characters. It's a good time to be had by all. It has quite the cult fan base, which is great for a show's longevity, but with such a dedicated fan base, it's strange that it hasn't been adapted into a movie. Yet. You know, growing up with parents who cranked out the angelic tunes of one Jimmy Buffett every summer, I couldn't not enjoy this show. Escape to Margaritaville. It's in my bones.
Take It Back by Jimmy Buffett. Nautical Wheelers by Jimmy Buffett. Jolly Mon Sing by Jimmy Buffett. Steamer by Jimmy Buffett. Treat Her Like a Lady by Jimmy Buffett. Manata by Jimmy Buffett. When Stallone Plays the Drum by James Buffett. Havana Daydreaming by Jimmy Buffett. What the fuck happened to you?
Escape to Margaritaville is a jukebox musical utilizing the hit songs from the catalog of the late, great Jimmy Buffett. Now, the songs are all Jimmy, but the book was written by Greg Garcia and Mike O'Malley. You know, My Name is Earl, Greg Garcia, and Glee's Burt Hummel, Mike O'Malley. Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback by that too. The show follows a charming beach town bartender named Tully who falls for a tourist named Rachel while she's on a girls' trip getaway before marrying her shitty fiance. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but Rachel deserves better. Escape to... Whoop!
Oh my God! What is that?
Escape to Margaritaville is such a fun, lighthearted show with great music and a simple plot. You could easily make this into a Netflix romantic comedy starring a cute actor that can sing. I don't care who. Pick anyone from movies, TV, or Broadway. You know what? Fuck it. Jeremy Jordan.
Yes, it's Jeremy Jordan.
I'm not saying we need more musicals to be turned into big budget movies. But also, I am though. I think turning a hit Broadway musical or off-Broadway musical or what have you into a movie makes that musical more accessible to people who maybe can't afford a Broadway theater ticket but can afford a movie ticket. And I think after having not one but two adaptations of West Side Story, it's time that some other well-loved, albeit lesser-known musicals get their time to shine. My name is Travis, and this is Wonder Nerd. Hey, do you enjoy videos about movies, TV shows, snacks, etc.? Well, then consider subscribing to the channel where I make videos about movies, TV shows, snacks, etc. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by July 15th. And if you would like to be a part of that, share this video with somebody you know, give it a like, and hey, if you're not subscribed yet, do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Threads, I'm on TikTok, and I have a second YouTube channel where I upload those TikToks. I also have a Twitch. There's nothing on it yet, and I don't really use it, but I'm trying to think about what I want to do there. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, go ahead. I have no idea what I'm doing over there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do my best to be here every Monday to bring you brand new videos. Now, my name is Travis, and remember, nerds rule.